Good morning, you too. No, I'm gonna make some coffee, but I think I'm gonna brew up some tea. Helps. Yo, when I say it's cold, I'm up here. I'm in Illinois, 6 degrees. So you know the wind chill factor is way bad there. I'm brewing me up some dandelion goju berry tea. Oh my god. Okay, a little bit better. Raise up a little bit. Y'all notice I ain't have my bandana on. Yeah. this ain't bandana weather. This ain't bandana weather at all. I'm taking a 34 up here. That's how I start my morning. I could get some coffee, to wake up, but that's kind of stupid because I'm gonna be spending the whole day sleeping. Yo, it's freaking cold. Um, I turned I turned on my not turned on, put it. I disengaged my trailer brakes. Hopefully, the cold air won't lock them up. But they're air actuated. A lot of times they keep your water in the line and lock them up. Um, I emptied the garbage, blew out the inside, and uh, took out the inside. I need to make up my bed, and I need to. Since I got some free time, I'm gonna do my safety today, and I'm gonna straighten out this truck. I got a lot of. I just be throwing stuff in here, and I just really need to straighten it out so I can find stuff. Let me show you all what it looks like out there. And it has not gotten above, I think, 20 degrees. It's not gotten above 20 degrees in the since I've been here. Let's see. How long have I been sitting? 12 hours. Could have beat the egg on it. Could have been tight, but uh, also, I had one jar of anti-gel that I had to put in both. I put it in both tanks because just in case if it gets any lower, you know, that's one thing I didn't know all these years. That well, I know, but diesel will actually start gelling up at colder temperatures, and I'm sitting, so I'm not getting the truck isn't moving uh, liquid in the tanks could gel up. So I put some anti-gel in both tanks, and it is taking almost an hour and a half for me to get some heat. This is the crazy part. It's taking almost an hour and a half for me to get to me. Man, oh, boy. You know, I don't know how you guys weekends was, but mine, it was okay. Um, I know I have to drive in this. I know this is part of my, you know, this is part of my job, but after so many years of, being in the South, 2, 3 years, you know, you look at it like, I'm not with this. Oh well, would say I go out walking, but it's 6'3". Ain't no, ain't no way, player. Ain't no way. It's 6'3". Um, right back. This, you're cold when you get up and you can't stop shivering. And I mean, I was like bluntly reminded, like, hey, Goofy, I think you forgot where you at. Because I turned the bunk heater off and see when you run the bunk heater, it's battery powered. It can drain the battery, then the truck won't start. You know what I'm saying? And I called myself, trying to, save the battery. Then I woke up about 20 minutes later. I mean, I was freezing because it's so cold. The bunk heater was running all night long. And then I turned the truck on, and it's just taking forever to get some heat up in here. But I'm starting to get some. Thank God. Woo! Yeah. What is there? Oh, I said I was gonna do some coffee, but I found one of my dandelion. I found one of my dandelion goji berry teas, and right now I think it's to heat up my insides. Oh, really? Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Say something mean. Life sucks. Let's see here. The phone. Oh, that's the earpiece. Let's see here. Sounds crunchy. Well, I'm in Illinois, so it is what it is, brother. I can't like I'm not walking out in that cold. I'm not walking out in that cold and trying to find a better signal. Not there. Oh man. I was talking with the wife. We're getting ready to go on this cruise. We're getting ready to go on this cruise. We haven't been on a cruise by ourselves. Just me and her in years. You know? And I'm looking for I'm kind of looking forward to this. You know what I mean? Kind of looking forward to um spending some time with her and really relaxing and making videos. Hold on. And playing with some of my toys. And this is one of my little mini cameras. I know I'm looking up like that. One of my mini cameras. So now I can walk around the cruise ship a whole lot more indiscriminate. Fortunately, it doesn't have the right uh what you call it to it. I tried to download the program to see this on my phone, and it's all in Chinese or something. I think what I got to download was a dash cam. Like, I mean, I got it to work, but on my phone it comes in as a dash cam. I'm like, that's what I get for trying to save some money because the real one costs like $300-400. I think this is like 20 or 30 bucks, but it does the same freaking thing. It's just not automatic and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's all good. And something to play with. wife is worried because she's the only one in her office, and her boss is going to have to take over. Um, we're gonna try to get the Wi-Fi package. We're gonna try to get the Wi-Fi package. See if we can so she can stay connected to her office. You know, that's the main thing. She wants to stay connected. So if she sees anything, she's very um she's very adamant about her job. She, she let me do something. Yeah. Dandelion tea is loose. It's loosely. I'm gonna run it through the coffee filter. Now I'm gonna be spitting everything up every few minutes. Straighten it up. Yes, sir. I think I put some cinnamon in it. I think it did too much. Oh well. I'll let it filter. Give me some more. Hey Mike, what's the temperature where you're at? It's probably the same as here. Because if it's -6, I mean if it's 6 degrees, I wonder what the wind chill factor is. It's probably like freaking zero. I went out there with my heavy jacket, throw the garbage out, and put the engine gel in, and go. Boy, it's cold. I wonder where those guys are that wears the shorts. You never see unless they fat. I mean, obese people, they got so much fat on them, they be burning up. They gotta have everything cold. That should be telling you something, bro. Uh, but yeah, the wind chill is probably about a zero. It's it's taking this truck almost 2 hours of me running it to get to 161 to coolant. Jesus. Well, you know what? I can figure in. I seen a video, and I think it's crazy. But the parents were in this restaurant, and the babies were sitting out in strollers. They were all bundled up, but the parents were in the restaurant eating, and the babies out in the strollers. And what they were saying is getting their children acclimated to the weather. Um, I believe, and I believe that's a true thing because when I first came down here, man, in Georgia, man, I was sweating and dying. I mean, I was dying all the freaking time. But now my body has gotten acclimated to the Georgian weather, which is crazy. Georgia weather, it'll be cold in the morning, hot in the middle of the day, and then cold at night. Not cold, cold, but cold enough to make you sick. And the first couple of years, I get sick all the time until I finally figured out I have to keep my head covered. I think it was James. He thought I was just wearing a bandana to be cool. No, that's that's a survival thing, you know. Because I used to get so freaking sick. Oh my god! So I started doing it. You know, I started doing it. Let's see here. Give me something. You. Oh, okay. And I'm finally starting to feel some heat. Let me turn that one down. Oops. I'm gonna get driving this. The only thing that just makes me nervous is the ice. That's the only thing that makes me nervous. Certain areas, it gets so freaking cold. Certain parts of the country, it gets so cold that they can't even put salt down, and the ice builds up and it becomes white, and it's about as solid as concrete. I'm telling, I've seen it. It's about as solid as concrete. And the people that normally drive it, man, they'll blow down that road. You be scared to death. You're like, that's ice, and they don't care. Oh, man. What I'm gonna start doing now that I got this, um, I'm gonna bring another cooler. I'm gonna get the really expensive one. I'm gonna bring a cooler and have some eggs and not that Walmart round sauce because that's rubbery. Exactly, exactly. And you know, the wind is blowing. It's ever so slightly, but I can feel it. Okay. There's a tractor dealer. I don't know if that's Kabuto or whatever the heck they call that. Behind behind this love. Uh, I love walking over there. I don't know what I'm looking at, but I love walking over there. Hold on. I'm fussing with this gooseberry tea. Um, so you use sand in the driveway? Is that what you're talking about, Mike? It's, um, it's funny because, like I said, I'm gonna have to get up and make up my bed, and I actually had oh, and Walter, gotcha. I actually had to get under my Sub-Zero sleeping bag. It was so freaking cold, and I was laughing because I remember one company I worked for. They had they had the truck set that every 30 minutes. No, not every 30. Every 5 minutes, it would want to cut off, so you couldn't go to sleep. And I remember I woke up in a freaking blizzard. The front was covered in snow, and I mean, it was iced. It was iced up, and I mean, I was shivering, and I wound up quitting that job. Like they had lost their damn mind. But like certain trucks, like this one, I think it's a few degrees below 32. It'll keep running, and it's just a safety thing, man. You know, I think that company when I've been, I think it was Celadon. It's a safety thing. Um, I remember, Mike, you said you can't get no delivery. So are you going out? Are you going out and have to go buy your necessities and things now because of what's going on up north? Because they were saying that um you need to walk around with your papers, and I'm not giving my license and my passport to someone who does not respect the law. I'm not showing you nothing. I'm not giving you my license and my passport. 'Cause you could walk off and now I don't have my license and my passport. Wow, that's crazy. I was thinking of doing Uber. I was thinking of doing Uber today, but I need to. I don't. Actually, well, I'm kind of broke. I would have to dip into a credit card, so I don't need that. So I don't need to. I don't need to do it. So, you know. What I mean? You know what? Yeah, no, I've seen it. I've seen it. No, I've seen it. And bro, I don't want to carry my gun. I don't want to carry my gun because I got a 357 and a 41 Magnum. My 41 Magnum, if I shoot that, it's blowing a hole in my windshield and everything that way. If I shoot that, it's blowing a hole. It's blowing a hole in an engine block. Yeah, no, but I'm not the one, man. I will return fire. That's why that's why I don't carry. I do not have, I don't have the temperament to be, see, I don't have the temperament to be a gun carrier. I don't. That's why I don't carry. And I'm not going to even say any more to that. I don't carry because I know I'm not the one. And I'll mouth off, especially especially if they come up to this truck right now. First of all, I'm dialing 911. I need a cop here right now. Yada yada. And you don't even have to tell them where you are because they lock in on your signal. I need a police officer here right now. I got a guy pointing a gun at me. I am a professional truck driver, an American citizen. I have a guy pointing a gun at me. I need a supervisor. I need this because I don't want to die. You know what I'm saying? And see, this guy is not going to be happy till he destroys this country. All of these other governments has had enough of this bullshit. Why is he's going for Greenland? He's not going for Greenland because it is a strategic bullshit, whatever. No, he's going there so he could make some. He could try to make some freaking money, and he's going to start World War freaking three. And he's not going to be fighting. None of those rich white people are going to fight them. All those poor black folks that are in the military are going to be fighting this war. And he doesn't realize that, there's too many nuclear options. You're doing the wrong thing here, bro. You're messing it up for you that want to, plant your, plant your garden. Me, I'm trying to fix my lawn. Yeah, he wanted Venezuela's oil. These people are not seeing this guy is so freaking delusional. Oh, look at that. That's something I was looking for. He's so delusional that he forced the lady that won the Nobel Peace Prize to give up her prize and thinking that he won something. You stole it. The Nobel, the people from the Nobel, they rated it null and void. You stole it. This guy is delusional. But it just shows you how stupid the American people are You'd rather have this idiot in office than anyone else. No, that oil takes a even if you get the oil, you have to take it to is there's a refinery in Texas. There's only one refinery and it's in Texas. And the Chinese have built another one somewhere in South America. But you have to take that to a refinery in Texas to refine it because it is dense in something, in sulfur or some crazy crap that they got to get rid of it. Exactly. You're so delusional that you think it's okay to do this. It's crazy, bro. And then you got that one lady, agricultural secretary. How do you how do you be that stupid? How do you be that stupid? I, I just gonna keep saying, how do you be that stupid? You can get a tortilla because you don't want the Mexicans around no more. A tortilla, a piece of broccoli, and a piece of chicken for $3. Exactly. Well, there was a boom in somewhere. I think it was in uh, somewhere in the Dakotas where they could get the oil, but the price of oil for them to make a profit has to be astronomical. So they left it. It was a boom for a while because the price of oil was so high, and it just died out because they were having, um, you could get trucking jobs, and it would pay this, and they would, you know, all kind of crap. And I think Cuba, Cuba, but Cuba's economy is going to crash because Venezuela was helping them out. We need to get to the point of we need to mind our freaking business. I was telling Norma because we're going to Mexico port. Yeah, we're just gonna go out there for a few minutes. I would say maybe I'll probably get a bottle of tequila and take my behind back to the boat because the Mexican cartels have put a bounty out on American heads, not knowing that we. Hey, I didn't know. I wish I need to get his shirt. Just I didn't vote for this idiot. See, we think, you know what I mean? China's just walking in and becoming everybody's friend because we're idiots. Everybody's, tripping over TikTok, but TikTok is owned by China. No, he's not falling for it. He's, he's stuck in something. I'll tell you that. That's what he's doing. That's it. Yep. And they doing all that. I think they do to distract from the Epstein file. Even if they threw him out there and see that this guy's a freaking pervert and raped these little kids, these people don't care. They don't care. They don't care. Yep. Mm. Did you see that picture? There's a place in Russia where it snowed so bad that snow drifts about as high as like the seventh floor in some of these buildings. In Russia, it gets so cold in certain parts of Russia. You, you know, these people are freaking the Russian Eskimos, but it's so cold up there. Like negative 40 or negative 60 or some old crazy thing. Where they have to cover their vehicle and heat it up or keep it running nonstop. Everything, everything is made in China or one of these other countries. T-shirts, specs, glass, everything is made. Alaska, the snow drifts. The snow is so bad in certain parts of Alaska that they have to get on the roofs and knock it off, or the roof will cave in. It was on some boats, and the boat sank. I was like, oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Luckily, we're going to Alaska in December, but you know what I mean. But that's what I'm saying. I woke up reminded how cold it gets. Wow, I'm surprised he ain't got a snowmobile. That would give me. See, all I need is one reason to buy shit. That would give me a reason to buy a snowmobile. Because I've seen it. You can see it like over there in Wyoming and stuff like that. They have pickup trucks, and they have like it's like a I don't know what it's called, but it's on top of the bed, and it comes down and it lets down, and they put them on the snowmobiles, and And so when the pickup truck can't go no more, they get on the snowmobile and keep going. What year was that where people were stuck in their cars and these guys got out snowmobiles and went and helped a whole lot of people? See, that's some crazy stuff. That's why if you want to be prepared, man, get you some Under Armour. They have like this certain like the Under Armour, you know, undergarments with you know for the your bottom and your top. That stuff actually works, man. I promise you, that stuff actually works. My cooler is finally warmed up. It's at 176. When I started, I could get it from going past 100 for almost an hour, man. I've never been so happy to see some warm. Oh man! Right now, I got this goju berry dandelion tea. No sugar, no nothing. But the main reason I did it is because I can stay warm. Yeah, it's like thermal underwear, but it's thinner. Man, oh man! And I had a pair of boots. I had a pair of boots. They were Sub-Zero. They burnt up in a truck accident. I wanted to get another pair. They were really nice boots too. They were really nice. Um, and I didn't. I wasn't even cold. You know what I mean? That's one of the things I lost. Them suckers, they were they were off the chain. If you ever want to survive, man, go to that place, Columbia. But it's I think the company is called Columbia. They sell like stuff for skiers. And it's all thin. It's all thin. Things that you can maneuver in and will keep you warm. Like there's one of them that's it looks like it's not tinfoil or whatever, but it looks like it's real shiny tinfoil inside, and I think it like reflects your heat back at you or something. And man, I love it. I'm gonna give me some more stuff. Trying to find some stuff that we can take because we're going to Alaska. It should not be cold, but we'll see. We will see. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. Hey, tell you, once I get up this line, I'm turning that heat on full blast, and then I'm gonna be a coma in the back. This is hot cocoa weather. I can't have no kind. I said it can't. But I was so depressed. I went and had me some donuts yesterday. I think I'm just gonna have tea and coffee for a while and dream about stuff I can't eat. One thing I don't do in the winter months, especially since I'm gonna be driving up in the north, I don't go below half a tank. I don't want to run out. I don't want to run out. Like I said, this truck gonna be running all day today, bro. This truck gonna be running all day today. I might switch to turn on the pump heater, but we gonna stay warm today. You believe that? Believe that, player. I was reading. It said the best time. So I'm gonna probably look at the my peach trees and see if I need to do any pruning. Uh, the best time is now, January, but I'm not gonna be home till February, early February. But I'm gonna look and see if I need to prune my peach trees. So hopefully we can, do that. You know what I noticed? A lot of folks are not doing lives where they invite people back up. They don't do that. I'm wondering why. I was just thinking about that. Look around, see who's got live this morning or whatever. Since I ain't got nothing to do. You know what I mean? Usually the only reason I don't be all over the place because I'm driving. Once I drive, I go back to bed. And I gotta remember the time difference. See, because I almost started. I'm I'm in Central right now. It's 6:31 Eastern, but my clock says 5:31. So I'm like, oh man, I'm sorry. I'm looking at that clock. Oh man, oh man, I'm tired. You know. But we'll figure it out. But see, this is the. I'm gonna play with this today and see what I can do, what so forth and so on. I'm gonna play with this today. Give me something to do. Like I said, now straighten up my bed, make my bed, um, clean up that area right there, and just relax for the rest of the day. Who knows? You know, just relax for the rest of the day. You know, a lot of people don't want to admit they are thankful. I'm just thankful, even now, even though yeah, I need to keep on going, but something's waiting for me out there on that road. So the Lord wants me to take the day off, and I think you know what, Mike, I kind of needed it. I'm like, ugh, I've been doing these long runs, and you know, I'm like, you know, and I'm tired of pumping the monsters and the coffee and just trying to stay away from the loud music and the. So I think I'm just gonna sit back, relax, and and contemplate. I might buy another mower or two. I'm gonna buy. If I do, it's gonna be salvaged, and I'm going to start working on that as a side hustle. But I'm gonna be smart about it. I'm gonna say, okay, if I get it, the most I'm going is 100, 150, because I gotta go 400 miles round trip to get it. Um, if I go for the big boy the other big boy more I want 500 max. I gotta go round trip to get it. You know, it's just stuff like that. You know, I'm going to uh, like I see. You know, like I said, uh, if I buy it, I gotta see what you know what I can do to fix it and so forth, so on. Or I'm just going to say that I'm doing that in my head and not buy them because I got other stuff anyway. And see if it's possible. You know, I'm just thinking about it, just thinking about it. Well, they came to clean my gutters again, right? And my wife's like, "You need to go ahead." And women always y'all they overdo everything. You just clean the gutters. I said, "Baby," I said, "Stop. Don't worry about it. I'm paying for it. Don't worry about it." Um, then she called me back. Yeah, they get in the back and you can see all the leaves coming out the back. I said, "Yeah, because I'm paying them. There is three spots I'm tired and I don't want to do anymore. One of them, I literally got to get on the roof. Like I literally got to get on the roof, the garage roof, scoot all the way over, and reach out with a rake to clean the gutters off of my back part of my on the left side of my house. I'm tired of swinging and all that. I'm gonna pay, and it's a Mexican because she said he didn't speak a lick of English. I'm paying a Mexican to come up there and, and get that back part where I'm gonna sit there and eventually might break my. I got roof experience, but I'm getting old. I'm getting tired. I'm paying for you to do that. Now the front part, I'm going on TikTok shop Vivor. They got this. It's a harness. It's a freaking harness, and it's a piece that you scoot all the way up, and you can spray it. I call myself kind of nigger rigged up the front. I'm gonna take all the pieces I got off the front and just leave the gutter there. I'm gonna repaint it this summer, and I'm gonna use that thing, and I'm gonna spray that once a month. Every time I come home, I'm gonna come in and spray that. So when the gutter patrol comes around, I don't have to worry about it. Exactly. And now that I'm over the road, I'm coming home a whole lot less. I don't have time. I can't afford it, but I still. I can't afford breaking my neck either. You know what I mean? I can't afford breaking my neck. So I got to be a little bit more. Use this. I got to be a little bit more, sensible. So that's what I'm gonna do. Exactly. You won't get out there with the blower. I got an electric blower. I come on, it just the house looks like World War III, and that's all I need is the HOA. Like, hey, babe, help me out, but I'm not around. But it's okay. That's why I try to do as much as I can. That's why I'm coming. I'm coming home 2 days early to get some stuff done before we go on the cruise. 2 days. 2 days early because I need to get some stuff done. I need to work on some of my stuff, and then I'll pack. And then I'm going to. I got to get the bill from the hospital because I just found out I can pay the rest of. I'm paying off my operation. I can pay the rest of that off uh, with my 401k. So I can that'll take $200 off of my monthly bills that I could put somewhere else under the credit card. You know what I mean? So that's something that I'm doing. Uh, I'll get that out of the way. Uh, Trying to figure it out. Well, oh boy, I think I need to take my potassium. Get a little. I can feel it. I can feel up there. I think I take one potassium pill, and really that's kind of it. Um, all right, guys, I done did an hour. I'm gonna go back and lay back down. No, actually, I'm gonna go make my bed and clean up this morning. Coming up next, wellness is gonna take the stage. Uh, you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful week. Start out with a positive affirmations and fashion sense, positive mindset, and enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your week. See you guys tomorrow. And as always, if you don't think nobody loves you, know that I love you and God loves you.